Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I had said about doing my EGR delete as I did my slave cylinder replacement. Sadly, I did not have the tools with me to do that, so this weekend I've been working on getting my EGR out. Now, I really wish this could be a how-to video, guys, so that I could show you guys how to do this, but I don't even know what I'm doing myself, really. It's just been me kind of figuring it out. Mainly what I did, I took out my intake the whole way around, the whole way down there. Getting off of the bottom there was a real pain in the butt. I took a lot of wiggling. I've taken off the anti-shutter valve from this side. I've disconnected the hoses back here. And right now what I'm working on doing is taking the EGR cooler off. I've already removed a couple of components from there just so that, you know, I have more room to get around in there. What I got stuck on, there's a pipe on the bottom side of this, and it's in front of the one bolt holding the EGR cooler on. However, there's a bolt up in there holding that pipe on that I really could not get to, so that's what I'd use that for. I've probably said a million times right now. The main reason I'm getting rid of my EGR right now is because there is a ton of carbon buildup inside the intake manifold. I'm actually going to have to remove that now too, so I can clean that out. Getting rid of my EGR should reduce that by a lot, because it won't be recirculating the exhaust gases back into it, so that should help a lot. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so a lot dirtier now. Where I'm at is these two hoses are stuck on part of the cooler. I'm just gonna let them sit overnight with some lubricant to see if they loosen up. What I ended up having to do is pretty much disassemble the whole EGR as I took it like off. So all the parts for that down there. Most of the time that I've seen, you don't have to do that. I think it was just a matter of me not knowing exactly what I was doing, and also certain parts being stuck. Like, there are certain things I couldn't access without taking apart part of that, so I think that contributed a lot to it. So it's late tonight, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna let those sit overnight, some lubricant, and maybe by tomorrow I can pop them off, get my manifold off for Tuesday. Boys, that is a sweet look of success right there. I got the EGR cooler off the back. I was able to get my intake manifold off. I want to give a big thank you to my buddy Leo. I thought I undid all the bolts on the back of this. Like, looking at it, there are 6 bolts, right? Well, there's a bracket up here, and not being able to really see back there, I assumed that those 2 bolts were these 2. I couldn't get it off for the life of me. And Leo suggested that there might be more bolts on there, so I took another closer look. And sure enough, these 2 were buried right under the shield right here because of where it was sitting. It was sitting up against it. So we got that off. Gonna take that gasket off because I ordered a new gasket already. Once I took the anti-shutter valve off on Saturday, I knew that I would need a gasket, so I just went ahead and ordered one. You can see the main reason I wanted to take this off. Normally you don't need to take this off if you're taking your EGR out, but it is very, very dirty in there. There's a ton of carbon buildup. I really think I should clean it out before I put it back on. So I'm going to take that to work tomorrow. I'm going to clean it out. I have a new gasket on the way. I'm going to make sure that there's no damage to the back of the block, because I was whacking on this a little bit with this rubber mallet because I thought it was stuck. I highly doubt there is, because I don't think I could really inflict that much damage doing it, but I just get paranoid about stuff like that. So I'm going to call that a good night, guys, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. There it is.
Did you clean it up at all?
No.
You didn't clean it up at all?
No, I didn't clean it up at all.
Oh my god.
It's bad.
It's tired. What the fuck? I drove like this?
Yeah. Now let me see their fingers. Yeah, look at that.
Let's see how they clean up.
Alright guys, so I have finally cleaned my intake manifold. It's looking a lot better. There's still a little bit of dirt here and there, but nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday. You look inside. It's totally different. It's way, way better. Only thing wrong is there's a little bit of buildup still down here. Nothing bad, just a little bit residual. I did use the solvent bath at work, and that worked a little bit on it. But what really worked actually was New Wave degreaser. I just soaked it in that overnight, went at it with a bottle brush and cleaned it out really well. So now it's time to put our block off plates on. Alrighty, so I got the block off plate on there. I got the one on the back side on. And I got the one on the back over here on. So I have a new gasket coming for this. It should be here Friday. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, it'll be a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it off for now because I'm working on the motor next. Keep it out of the way. I have the L fitting from the 2 hoses there. There's one more small fitting and I gotta figure out where it goes exactly. Because like I said, there's not really any directions on how to do these on this type of engine. So I gotta figure out where that goes, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, my EGR is deleted at this point. That should help keep all that carbon buildup out of there in the future. Might not be as environmentally friendly, but I also won't be driving this a whole lot, so there's that, I guess. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos of me working on the Jetta, make sure you follow my Instagram, Central PA Cars, and make sure you subscribe to my channel.